So Bournemouth beat Aston Villa 2-0 at the weekend, and next up is the small task of Manchester City away, a team that they've never beaten in their history. What a way to introduce him, I'm so sorry. But he did score a goal at the weekend, his first Premier League goal on his debut in the Premier League as well. It's a very warm welcome to Bournemouth striker Kieffer Moore.
Morning, Kieffer, how are you, mate?
Morning, Kieffer.
Yeah, very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah,
brilliant. We're doing really well. I was wanting to give you the introduction and wish you a belated happy birthday, but she's just nailed you and said you haven't won at Manchester City. That's the difference. Yeah. That's the difference between the two of us, mate. But congratulations at the weekend.
Happy birthday for yesterday, anyway. Did you have a good time? Did you get to celebrate?
Yeah, I had a little bit of a celebration. Yeah, so it was nice. Obviously, turning 30, it's always nice.
Are you feeling it? Did you get to 30? Are you one of these people that worries about hitting 30?
No, I'm fully embracing it. Me, I feel better than ever.
I suppose you should do, because you're now a Premier League player and you scored on your debut, so it doesn't get that much better than that. I've read some quotes with you saying that you've been working towards this for your whole career. So first of all, congratulations, and secondly, what was it like?
Thank you. Yeah, and it was amazing. Obviously, to be given the opportunity to play in the Premier League at such an old, I say an old age, but an age where you don't really see many debuts happening. But yeah, to come away with a goal as well is exactly what you said, what I've been working for my whole career.
Good goal it was too, mate. I watched it. Delighted for you. Great cross back post. I think was it Lloyd Kelly put the ball at the back post, and a good header back across him. It must have been, when the goal goes in, obviously you're playing, it must have been an element of relief as well, obviously with the injury, and you just want to get back playing. I've been injured myself, it's an absolute nightmare, and you see the boys going out training and you're going into the gymnasium or a swimming pool or things like that. So it must have been a lot of relief seeing that goal going in as well, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously it's nothing worse when you're fresh to a new club and you pick up such a major injury straight away, and the rehab was hard and it was difficult, but I always pictured moments like this during my recovery, and it kind of like spurred me on and kept me going. So to be out the other side of it now is I'm thrilled.
Kieffer, what going into that first game of the season, there's always obviously as a newly promoted team as well, there's always a little bit of sort of intrepidation. You don't know how it's going to go. What's the nicer feeling, scoring the goal or the 3 points at the end of the game?
I'm going to say the 3 points, to be fair.
That's a political answer.
Kieffer, are you sure you're a number 9?
Listen, I feel the goal, but I'm going to say the 3 points anyway.
And what's the vibe like around Bournemouth at the moment, being back in the Premier League and having that fan base as well? Because it's a lovely place to live, isn't it? And a lovely place to play down in Bournemouth.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's a really picturesque, and there's some lovely beaches, and to actually live down here is amazing. I feel like there's a little different climate down here as well, so we get the best of everything really.
Tell me about what it's going to be like in the Premier League, and whether or not you guys have spoken about the kind of quality that you're going to come up against. We also were discussing, and I saw a few comments about the traditional number 9 being back in football, the big number 9s being back in football, and how it looks like we're swinging back in that direction. Darwin Núñez, Erling Haaland, and yourself as well. What are you, 6'5"?
6'6".
6'6", sorry. I took an inch off you. Never do that.
She tends to do that, to be fair. She does that quite a lot.
We need those inches, Laura. Don't do that.
I've heard. So tell me about that. Is that is that an idea that you guys are discussing? What are we even saying? I don't know. I've lost my way. Just talk. Just say something.
I think we know the task that we've got being in the Premier League, and we're going to come up against some amazing teams, some amazing players, but I think we've worked diligently during pre-season, and I think we've kind of left no stone unturned. We have game plans that we want to execute against certain teams. So I think we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, we know it's going to be hard, but we're going to embrace that.
Kieffer, I want to ask you, mate, I think that your manager before the game at the weekend, before the season started, I thought he was very, very clever, because he had one or two quotes saying, that he could do another couple on the squad. He didn't think his squad was maybe just about ready. I'm guessing he wasn't giving you guys that message.
Nah, not at all. No, he was working as hard in training, and it was like I said, it was all about, executing game plans and structures, and obviously we've changed formation as well. So it was all about preparing for those first couple games.
Kieffer, Man City at the weekend. How does a team like Bournemouth approach a game like Man City? Do you focus on them and try and sort of really play your own game, or do you look at them and think, oh my gosh, they've got absolute world beaters everywhere? How do you approach that?
I think for us personally, I know, well, you can, any other team in the league, you're almost kind of not going to give up possession, but they're going to have a huge majority of the ball. So you almost just be prepared to, sit in and wait for the moments to then attack them. Obviously, and get on the counter attacks. Really. Were
you impressed with the big man Haaland at the weekend?
Yeah, I was. I thought he looked good. To be fair, I think he needed that first goal, and then after that, he didn't look back, did he?
What about working under Scott Parker? Because I remember, I think it was Liverpool. I remember interviewing him, might have even been Liverpool away, towards the end of the season where Fulham actually got relegated and they beat Liverpool. And it was just an amazing display. I think they beat Liverpool. I was there, so I should be able to remember. But I loved the fact that he was so hands-on with the team. The team talks were incredible. He's very inspiring. What do you guys find are some of the best things about working underneath him?
Yeah, you just said it there. The team talks he gives are very good. Yeah, and he's a very nice person as well. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's a very an emotional but intelligent person, and I feel like everything he does is for a purpose, and he's just trying to get the best out of everyone, really.
Kieffer, I want to ask you, mate. I'm obviously, and you'll be the same yourself, very hopeful. I'm looking at the World Cup for you in Wales and all that stuff. I just hope it's going to be a big success. But I read somewhere, and this might be complete nonsense, did you have an opportunity to play for China?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that, would you?
So I have Chinese heritage in my family, and I actually, there was conversations being had of me joining a side in China, then to obviously play for the national team.
Wow!
You're not interested in doing that, Kieffer? No.
No. It was, I made my decision on Wales.
Mm. You won a few headers over there.
Yeah, stand out there, wasn't I?
And you've obviously got, we wish you the best of luck, but you're in our group, so we can't wish you that much luck at the World Cup.
But I can.
Yeah, but Ali can, because she took their place. But how excited are you that you are going to be involved in this World Cup, that it's so close? And is it weird for players with it being in the winter? Is there something different about it that you feel, or do you just set up for the same way?
Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit weird in a way. Obviously, it's in the winter, but ultimately it's a World Cup, and the excitement around it is amazing. And to be honest, I've kind of put it to the back of my mind for the time being. But to be a part of something like that, and it's the pinnacle of football. The World Cup it'd be amazing. You've
got more imminent things to worry about, like being a Premier League player. Happy birthday for yesterday. Congratulations. I hear you got engaged as well this year. So big year for you.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you so much for coming on, Kieffer. Sorry for saying you're 6'5". He is indeed 6'6".
I won't hold it against you.
Thank you very much. We'll speak to you again hopefully very soon. Kieffer Moore there.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.